Hey yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. Welcome back to another episode of the PokeMMO Money Making Mania series. I believe this is day 4. I took a day or two off in the in-between. It's currently January 30th, and the Lunar New Year event ends on the 6th. Now, if you don't know, the goal of this series is to make at least 500,000 Pokeyen a day, which is kind of on the lower end, honestly. I have to spend most of my time making videos and content around the game and less time actually playing the game, but I still want to set a minimum goal for myself. This is a fantastic way to keep myself in line, as well as showing you guys the money making methods that I do and give you guys some ideas and methods to make your own amounts of Pokeyen. This is recorded months in advance, so things might be a little different. The Lunar New Year event will not be going on while you guys are playing, while you guys are watching, but hopefully some of these money making methods are still fun and fantastic and will make you guys some nice amounts of Pokeyen. Without further ado, we're starting this episode off at around 5.6 million Pokeyen, and we have an insane amount of things to collect on the GTL, a disgusting amount of money. I'm going to keep that secret for the time being. But currently, my plan is to do around 5 days of money making. So today's day 4, we'll do it day 5, and then at the end of day 5, we'll do either at the end of that episode or an entire episode dedicated to buying out and investing into the Lunar New Year event. Mostly probably going to be Richest Charms and Shiny Charms, but some Bunny Tails might also be purchased. But I'm super confident we're going to hit at least 6.2 mil by the end of this episode. I'm going to go ahead and head out and go start my gym run. I'm also going to be streaming a lot of this content today, which is why you see all the overlays on stream right now. Make sure to check out my streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. EST. Alright, yo, what's up? Here I am after the gym run, after the stream. We caught a couple tablets as well. Now, unfortunately, the stream was ended due to a poor internet disconnect, but you know what? That's okay. That happens. So, some number updates. We're currently sitting at 76,065 encounters dry, as well as 5,968,000 Pokeyen. So, since we started using Richest Charms in our gym runs, now that Richest Charms are actually at like a very good price on the GTL due to the Lunar New Year event, I've been able to make a lot more Pokeyen per gym run. So, a lot more was made there, which is absolutely awesome. I think it was like over 300,000 Pokeyen there. Now, like I mentioned, we actually caught some tablets. I'm going to get rid of some of this stream overlay stuff to make it a little more clean for you guys, and then we'll go sort through all the Pokemon I caught and sell some stuff off, and then also collect our massive GTL listings. Alright, here we are at the PC. I tried to put everything in box 5 that was caught during it, so here we go. I don't know what we have here. This Osmo doesn't seem like too much, not really worth selling. 1x31 on a Drillbur, another 1x31 Drillbur, some other stats going on in Jolly Nature. I'm just gonna run through this stuff. I'll sort through it, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with the boring stuff. Alright, here's everything sorted. I did release 2 Pokemon. I believe the Osmoril and the Electro just weren't worth selling. And these 2 Eevees down here, I'm actually going to go ahead and hold on to. So right now, male Eevees basically have no price. It's not even worth selling them. You'd sell them for like 1,200 Pokeyen, and there'd be like a 1,000 listing fee, so you'd only make like 200 Pokeyen. It's really not worth the time currently. There's just so many Eevees being brought into the game from the swarms from the Lunar New Year event. Now, female Eevees still have a bit of a base price, currently sitting around 2 to 3K, maybe like 4K at the peak, but these will go up much after the event. So I'm sure to hold on to these. I don't mind dedicating 2 little PC spaces here to hold on to those. Maybe I'll sell them featured on the line. I'm not sure, but here is the list of all the 1x31s, and I believe there's also a 2x31 here on the Lopunny. I'm going to start listing stuff off. And I will keep track of our expected profit down in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, as you can see with the Windows calculator, of course. Things are monstrously cheap right now. Like this Blitzel only going for around 3,400 Pokeyen is pretty crazy. You could argue that maybe I should just hold on to all this stuff, or maybe, you know what, just maybe, whether it's this episode or next episode, maybe it's a really good idea to make some really nice breeds for profit. I think there might be huge margins like kind of sitting in the background. So plus 3K on the calculator for the Blitzel. Now, Drillburs, however, actually do have a really, really good base price of around 13K or so. Now, these do also have the 1x31, so that's what I'm going to be working with. I'm going to go ahead and list that. They have a really good base price because people actually need them for the Pokedex. It's really hard to get Drillburs. A lot of the time, I believe they're a Pheno Pokemon only, like a special Pokemon only. If you go over to its actual Pokedex, let's go ahead and do that really quick so I can show you guys wild locations, special only. So the fact that we're seeing it in this event as a wild encounter, kind of a big deal. It's actually really helpful for people trying to complete the Pokedex. Like this female Drillbur with 31 attack is actually going to end up getting listed for 15k, so I'll definitely go ahead and take that, add that over onto the calculator really quick. Now onto this other drill bird. This one's going to be a little bit more of a difficult price check since it is jolly nature and does have a lot more stats going on around it. Mostly the attack and the speed-ish, kind of. Mostly it's just going to be the 25 plus attack, 31 HP, and jolly nature. Alright, there's nothing really crazy comparable for this. I'm going to do a shot in the dark and list it up for 20k and see if it sells. I might have to relist that. That could sell way too quickly. I have no idea. Definitely a shot in the dark. Kind of a guesstimate on that price check. I'd say it was quite fair. I think you could breed that up into a competitive Excadrill super easily after one breed. Both defenses being like 15 and 18, like pretty easily bred up into that 20 to 25 plus range was definitely super nice, super impactful there. We have this Flaffy with 31 HP, nothing super special. Looking like 7k is the only way to go on this one, so we'll go ahead and do that, plus 7k over on our calculator. Don't forget the calculator. I feel like I keep forgetting that, but that's okay. We have some 58k expected profit coming in at the moment. We have this Rufflet sitting at just a 31 speed, right? Yeah, just a 31 speed mod. There we go. There that drill burst sold. I knew it. I knew that that 20k price was either going to be way too low or he was going to like take forever to sell. So there, he finally went ahead and sold, like literally why I'm still listing the other stuff. So clearly it was a more than fair price. Hopefully whoever bought it was happy with it and it's going to make a really nice competitive Excadrill with it. Looks like that 31 spin that Ruffled's going for around 5k, and that's just what happens. Like with shot in the dark prices like that, I think I'd rather give someone a good deal on something like that than give them a poor deal. But it depends. I'm okay with letting stuff sit sometimes as well. But I'm kind of rushing out sales here at the moment. What did I sell that last thing for? I think it was 7k, right, for the Flaffy, I believe. Let's go ahead and add that over to the price check. Plus 7k. I think I might have missed something though. Glammy out here, 31 HP. I keep showing the listings on accident. I shouldn't be flashing that to you guys. Field A group, 31 HP. Super cheap right now. It's actually hilarious. Hilarious how cheap that stuff is, but that's okay. We got one more drill. This one's adamant. So once again, a nature situation. Nature really just shoots up the price of these things. Like if I just look up Drillbur Adamant Nature, the lowest you're going to see is 11k. And this one is literally exactly comparable to mine. 31 defense, pretty much no other stats going on. Adamant Nature, that's just perfect. I'm going to go ahead and list this for 11k, and that will spot on take care of what I need for that. 11k price check, 76k profit at the moment. Then we have our low punny as our last price check. And even that Drillbur instantly sold. It's smart of people to pick up Drillbur now. Excadrill is not an easy Pokemon to acquire a lot of the times. And right now, they're really cheap. Cheaper than you'll pretty much ever see them. So really smart buys from people. I respect it. Alright, Field A group Pokemon with these stats looking like it's around 33k. Tauros is a male-only species, so I don't want to worry about that. We'll go ahead and do this. There we go. 33k. We'll add that to the calculator. It's going to put us like at exactly 99k. Wow. Or 109k. I'm terrible at math. So 109k expected profit after hunting just the tablets for a little bit. I don't really care about... That's crazy. I would have never expected that much profit per hour while I'm actually hunting for the Shaman. Like, I don't care about... I don't really care about the profit and what I'm doing with those Pokemon. I just care about getting the Shaman long term. So to be able to make 109k profit in around an hour of hunting tablets, that's really, really good because you're making money on the way to Shaman, which Shaman is currently worth at least, I want to say 1.8 million Pokeyen or 1.7, I would guess. Let's go over to Pokemon, not items. Shaman. What's the cheapest Shaman? Yeah, 1.8 mil, 1.9 mil. That's crazy that you can make 100k an hour while also making your way over to this after around 15 hours or so, I believe. That's pretty nice. Tablet's definitely shaping up to be a lot better than I expected, but I kept flashing you guys my listings was just out of muscle memory. I'm terrible at that. I'm terrible at hiding it. So let's go ahead and collect all of this. This is probably one of the biggest collections that I've built up in terms of Pokeyen in a really long time. Look at all of these Cranidos. These were all of the Cranidos that I listed last episode. If you remember, I listed like all of these Cranidos and they basically all sold. People always ask me like, hey, you know, with the expected profit stuff, you know, you had an expected profit of 1 million on that box or whatever. Does it actually sell? You know, how realistic is it? And I hope this shows you guys like really everything does sell. I mean, the PokeMMO economy is active, and as long as you're accurate with your price checks, everything works out. It does just take time and money and effort to price check everything. Make sure to catch all the Pokemon and gather all the Pokemon as well. I have like a full page here of alphas as well to sell. That'll be a huge paycheck one day when those sell, and even more. I did a huge alpha breeding extravaganza, and that was a ton of fun. But anyways, let's go ahead and stop stalling. It's time to collect. How much Pokeyen is this first page going to be? Way more than I expected. I guess I'm terrible at math. That was 1.4 million. 1.4 million. What? 1.4 million plus 400k. So we're at 1.8 million so far. 1.9, I want to say. What the heck? Wow. Easily. So that's 2 million. That's 2 million gained so far. 2 million collected. Oh my goodness. 2,050k. 2,070k or so. We're going to end with around 2.1 million. That's way, sorry, I'm actually genuinely way more than I expected. I just collected 2.1 million Pokeyen from listings on the GTL. Holy, in like, a matter of a couple seconds, right? This series has been incredible for me. It's really motivated me to clean out my boxes, sell things, and get more of that capital and tangible Pokeyen that I so desperately needed. I have a lot of value on my account, but I'm often very lazy about actually, I guess, dispersing it and actually selling it to get that capital that I can use to do my Cranidos hunt or invest in the Lunar New Year event. So this has been a really fun series for me, and really beneficial series to me. Hopefully you guys have benefited as well and had a lot of fun in seeing the progress and hopefully learning some money making methods. I feel like the money making methods haven't been crazy to show off, but hopefully it's been fun following the journey and following the progress. Hopefully if you guys did like this video, if you enjoyed it, dislike if you didn't, that's totally okay. Comment feedback down below, subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. The Discord link is down below, and check out my streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. EST here on YouTube and on Twitch. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna go start the next day here in a little bit. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Yo, if you're watching this, that means you watched the entire video. So first things first, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. And if your name is on this list, that means you go above and beyond and support the channel and allow me to do what I do every single day. Thank you so much and have a great day.